Hello, Bots and Books fans. This is Scorp1701, and it's time to take a look at our weekly finds. Now, if this is your first time taking a look at the weekly finds, basically what this is me going around from store to store all week, looking and trying to find some of the coolest toys that are on the shelves today, and letting you guys know that these toys are out there, and if you're looking for them, happy hunting, and don't pay scalper prices. So, jumping right in, I found a cool box set with a Captain America pop and t-shirt only at Target, so this was pretty neat. Only bummer thing about this is the Captain America pop inside the box didn't actually have a shield, which I thought was kind of strange. Why would you make a Captain America pop with no shield? But hey, they did, and here it is. If you're looking for it, Target. And when I went to Walmart, I found this awesome Stitch and Rocket pop. This is when he was in there and he was going all crazy and he wore himself out. Thought about picking this one up, but I don't have anywhere to put it, and so I passed. Next, went down the Lego aisle, found this awesome Lego Batman helmet. So that was really, really neat. They're starting to do all sorts of neat things with Legos these days. Next to the Batman helmet, I found a nice Venom face, and that was kind of creepy. I think I saw a Carnage of this one a couple weeks ago. I didn't really take a picture of it, but this one struck me as kind of cool, so I went ahead and added it to our weekly finds. And lastly, I found this $200 Lego R2-D2. Now, he is like 2,314 pieces, and it's fairly big for a Lego model, and it might have lights and stuff. I don't know. I didn't actually pick it up, but I thought it was cool. Next, I came across some Jada diecasts, and these weren't the small versions. These were the kind of the mid-size, and I really thought about picking some of these up. You had the Dark Knight with his Batmobile. That was the black one, and then if you looked up further, you found the one with the camo paint, the original. So that was cool, but really the only one I was actually considering buying was the Batman Arkham Knight Batmobile. So I thought that was pretty cool, and it was larger than the ones I've seen before. But, I just, again, don't have a lot of room left, so I wouldn't really know where to put it, so I passed on. Next, I found the Justice League Superman, so that was a really cool find, and they did a real good job on this Superman. He does look like Henry Cavill. And I still haven't found the Batman yet, and the black-suited Superman, so maybe I'll get lucky this coming up week. Taking a look at the Target NECA section, I found the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Troubles Afoot Ultimate Foot Soldier. This is the one that comes with all the parts, and he has the alternate heads, he has the laser gun, the swords, and the fan, or not sure if that's supposed to be a fan, but it kind of looks like a fan to me. So if you're interested in this guy, I really wasn't, so definitely left him on the shelf. But hey, if you're looking, he's starting to hit Targets now. Also in the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles line, I found the Walmart exclusive Splinter and Shredder 2-pack. So this was pretty neat. I got the Splinter because I wanted to have him for when I did my review on the musical Mutagen Turtles. So I didn't really see the need just to have another one of him. So left this one on the shelf. Found the new line of Snake Eyes minifigures. Well, I don't know if they're minifigures as much as I think this is going to be a new standard height for toys, because this is like one of 3 different series of toys that are about this height. So I don't know if this is where toy futures are going, or they just may have doubled down and made a series of figures mostly for the kids, and they're all going to be about the same height. So you had Baroness Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow, and a Ninja Tech Snake Eyes. I don't really know if those 2 words go together, Ninja and Tech, but hey, it's a modern world. And following in the line of the Snake Eyes toys in the way of height, you had the Ghostbuster Fright Features. I guess this is the new line of Fright Features, I think they were called. You had Peter, Egon, Ray, and Winston. These were pretty neat, kind of cute, and I'm thinking I'm sensing a toy review coming up on maybe all 4 of these at once. Who knows? But they were promised about a year or so ago, but then, everything hit and closed down, so they were not able to make it to the shelves until this week. They also had the ghosts. They had a Slimer Ghost, Stay Puft, and what they called a Muncher Ghost. and they all did different things. Like Slimer's mouth opened and closed, and Stay Puft kind of split in two, and I'm not really sure what the Muncher did. I think he just spit out meatballs or something, I don't know, but they look pretty neat. The Ecto-1 came out, and you can see there, I think that's Phoebe. This all correlates to the dropping of the new Ghostbuster trailer this week, so I think it's pretty neat and well-timed, I guess. The new Ecto-1 looks to be designed for these new Fright featured scaled figures. I don't know if the old toys would fit in here, but maybe I'll get it one day, or maybe you guys will get it and let me know in the comments. And you can see that it opens up, and there's a little chair you can sit one of the Ghostbusters in. The action figures weren't the only thing that released in this line. They also released a proton blaster, and this was a pretty neat idea. It's a kid-sized blaster, and it came with several different parts that you can attach and mix and match. So taking a look at the back of the box, you see what it looks like all put together. And then on the right side of the box, you can see that there were different configurations. So I thought this was a pretty neat toy. The only thing it was lacking was a kind of a long stream that could come out the end and kind of be like the Ghost Stream, although it does appear that there might be just a small one that comes out. Still a pretty neat looking toy. Also found a Masters of the Universe Origins Land Shark, so I've been waiting for those. A lot of folks been looking for this thing. It was kind of big, but I guess it had to be to accommodate the Origins figures, so it may have been that size when I was younger. I don't know, I never had any of these. And for my wrestling friend, I found a Ric Flair Ultimate Edition. It was pretty neat. I found it and I texted him and immediately got a response. Yes, please buy that. And you see him in there, and he has his pink robe, and he has his big gold belt, and he has a couple hands where it looks like you do some pointing, and the 4 for the 4 horsemen. Ugh. But it was a pretty neat series. On the back, you got some promo shots of what he looked like back in the day, and the actual toy, and a little bit of bio on him. Wish they would give us a Sting in this line, maybe a Surfer Sting. But I think with Sting going over to AEW, we're probably not going to see a lot of actual figures of him in this line. And here's the third line of those little figures we were talking about for like a standard kid-sized figures. They were the Spider-Man. You had the regular Spider-Man, and the kind of the black and gold Spider-Man, the Iron Spider-Man, and then Mysterio. So yeah, this is like the third set of toys that we've looked at this week that are of that smaller scale. And if this denotes that this is mostly for the kids, it does have a cheaper price point than the 6-inch figures or 7-inch figures, so I can deal with that. Next, I found the highly anticipated Transformers Origins Bumblebee from the Buzzworthy Bumblebee line, which is exclusive to Target. Now, it was really, really neat. I saw him in there, but he's basically a Legends figure, and he's in this huge box. I think they could have maybe used a smaller box. On the back there, you can see that he comes with his weapon, he comes with a jetpack, and he comes with some energy rods, and he has his standard Cybertronian transform, which is the big thing that everybody wanted with this figure, and that's why they're going to want to grab him up, because, you know, this is true G1 first scene of the original Transformer cartoons. This is exactly what he looked like. Now all you need is like a Origins Wheeljack. It was a really neat concept, and I loved the idea. As soon as I saw it, I jerked it off the shelf. I'm like, yes, this is mine. But then I looked at the price, and it was like $23. $23 for a Legends class figure. Legends class. That was crazy. But we paid like $20 for the Netflix Bumblebee and the Earthrise Cliff Jumper. And this is an exclusive, so I kind of talked myself into it. It's something I did want, but I just didn't like the $23 price point. And in fact, I actually left it on the shelf because I kind of got aggravated with it, and I had to run some more errands. But then I realized, well, it is an exclusive, and I did pay $20 for the other two. And then I remembered that feeling I got when, you know, I passed on Beachhead and the Jim Lee Rogue all those years ago, and I'm like, no, I'm going to kick myself if I don't go back and get it. So I went back and I got it. So I think I'm just going to leave it in the box and put it in the museum. Also at Target, I found a exclusive Katie from Shang-Chi, The Legend of the Ten Rings, and it was on clearance for $6.89. And I really think that's unfair, kind of, because the movie hasn't come out. She was an exclusive to Target, but they've already got her at $7, and they want to get rid of her because I guess they want to make room for more toys, but the movie hasn't come out. So people are going to be looking for her a lot more after the movie comes out, and they could get full price if they wanted to. But hey, if you're looking for stuff on clearance, you want to take a chance, $7, you can't beat that. And speaking of clearance, I walked into Walmart and I found the entire wave of the Ursa Major Marvel Legends, and they were already on clearance. These things are brand new, and Walmart put them on clearance for $12 a piece. So you had the Vault Guardsman, the Stealth Iron Man, the Dark Star Iron Heart, the Hologram Iron Man. You had the Classic Ultron. They were all there, but the only one I really wanted and picked up was the Modular Iron Man. Now, this was the Iron Man that I read in the 90s, and he had that neat, cool suit. Now, it's not my favorite Iron Man. I guess my favorite Iron Man suit would have had to been the one they put out on the retro carded series, but I had the cool issue where this first debuted. It was like, had blue background and the gold foil on the cover, and it was really neat. And this guy is so beautiful. I mean, it's a toy, but it sparkles. It's the gold is so nice on this thing, and for $12, I couldn't really believe it. And you see a little read up there on the back, and a nice artwork for the picture there, and then you see Ursa Major down there at the bottom, all built up. It's a big, huge bear. So I don't know if they're going to be on clearance at your Walmart, but always make sure that you go down the clearance aisle, because you might find some other stuff. And this wasn't the only thing I found. So also I found this NECA Back to the Future dock for like $20. It was crazy. Now, the regular price on these guys are usually $30, it's $10 off, but this guy isn't that old, so it was a pretty neat find. I didn't pick him up because I'm not interested in that line of figures. Also found these cool little metal figs from Jada. Were these Jada as well? I think they were Jada. They were for $4. I think they were usually $10. I found these little off-brand like Lego figures, the He-Man and Beastman, $3. Also was usually $10. Found a Mega Construx Evil Lyn, $1.73. So, I told my friend about that, and he's like, oh, can you pick me up one or two of them? I said, okay, I'll find as many as I could. There's only one, so I bought it and I shipped it to him. Also found this cool Ghost Popper, $10. I think this was usually $20, so I thought about picking this up, and if it drops down to $5, I'm definitely gonna get it. And the last thing I found down that aisle was the Star Wars Darksaber, $12. And I think this thing was like $25, not on sale, so they wanted $12, and there's a couple of these, so it was a lot of cool stuff down the clearance aisle. So guys, that's about it. That's all I found this week. I'm sensing that there's going to be a lot of new stuff coming out very soon. August is going to be a very big month for toys. A lot of the store employees were telling me that they were about to start their reset, which means they're going to move toys around, bring out new toys, and there'll be a lot of stuff to look forward to, and that's going to be starting next week. So guys, that's the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Know that these toys are out there. Hopefully you found something that I found interesting. And until next time, keep playing.